welcome back to the channel, guys. You join us for season 65, episode 54, and it's the IAG Super Cup. It's round 7. They're down to last 16, plus it's the day 52 out of 56 for the ITSAGOAL website. So let's get over to ITSAGOAL, where we can go straight over to competitions, because the IAG Super Cup, they're down to their last 8. They're down to the quarter finalists. So let's see what happened in round 7. Here we go. It's Atalanta have gone down 0-2 to Manchester Devils. Bubba FC have beaten Donny Rovers 3-1. What a great result for Bubba FC. Then we've got Death Rows have gone down 1-2 to New Justin. So New Justin make it into the last 8. We've got Peregrinos have... wow, they skinned themselves through against Ismail Cadivers. 4-3 on penalties, 2-2 after extra time. Radicals are through versus Danger FC. That's despite Pushkas getting sent off on 75. Yeah, good Valderson with 2 goals. Saves their bacon. Tectonic Mango 3. Teesside Athletic 1. Tectonic Cruise through. We're line 3. Olympic Marseille 0. So we're lying cruise through on that. And Yankee Dragons are through 2-1 against Kings Reserve. So all to play for in the quarterfinals. And we go straight over to their fixtures because they are out. So let's get into these. So these games play out on Friday. And it's Bubba FC versus Peregrinos. That's a tough gig. New Justin versus Weirline. That's a tough gig. Radicals versus Manchester Devils. Can Radicals, the only Bundesliga team, get through? We've got Yankee Dragons versus Tectonic Mango. Another tough matchup. Yeah, so all these games look forward to play midday on Friday. Right, so that is it for the IAG Super Cup for a couple of days. Let's get to some Runnymede Rangers business. And we've got player contract negotiations. So Martins, yeah, he's proving a hard nut to crack with negotiations. We can only get him for 3 years at the moment, and just trying to sort out his wages. So we'll obviously negotiate with him tonight and see if we can get him over the line, because we still need him. And last bit of messages was youth player contract renewal. So this is for Wolf. He is a midfielder. And it says still started to show some quality. Still a long road ahead yet. So if we go into the let's go to Youth Academy, then we have got a full house in this one. Wolf is only 14 years old. He's still got loads to go. So we're just going to sit on it for a few days because he's not showing the best development so far. And we've got scouts out again. So if the scouts do come back with something useful, then Wolf has to go. So at the moment, yeah, we're going to sit and wait on that. Right, so let's get into our next game. And before we do that, we need to go and have a look at the rest of the... let's go to transfers first, because transfer market, well no, let's go to transfers coming through, and Radicals have picked up 2 very handy youth players. They've signed for their squad. So have Victoria Swanshausen. Not a dud in amongst those 4. And yeah, they're going to be even strengthened by those additions. But what we need to look at as well is transfer market, because transfer market across IAG ITSAGOAL is fully open across all 10 leagues. So I'm going to have a major shifting tonight to see what bargains we've got. Hopefully we can get someone across the line in the next 2 or 3 days, because we've got 70.6 million in the bank. Our profit, let's have a look at our profit. Our profit is... if we go down, let's count the pounds and pence. Our profit is 71 million. So we're going to have a 40% tax burden on us if we don't get some players through the door ASAP. But before we go into match day, we are going to go into the fixtures, the last remaining fixtures for the last. Let's have a look for the last match day of season 65. Can't believe we're there already. So let's go to match day 38, and here we go. So we've got Chengdu versus Wanderers. We've got, look at this type, Greenhill Rangers versus Radicals. So second versus third, but we've got Guardians versus Hemmerfield. Second Guardians do us a favour against Hemmerfield. Intermalaga, the current leaders, are against Viking. So you've got to say Intermalaga are favourites for taking the league. You've also got the Bro Derby is tomorrow. We're going to preview that in a minute. And Victoria Swanshausen versus Southport Wanderers. So we're chasing Victoria, who are favourites, going against Southport Wanderers. Wow, so what a last day of the season this will be. Let's just remind us of the league table. Yeah, Intermalaga, look at that. They are champs at the moment, 2 points ahead. Then it's Radicals, then it's Greenholm. And then we are ninth. Don't think we can catch Victoria Swanshausen anyway. But can we stop Hemmerfield Village from overtaking us in ninth? We shall see. Right, so let's get into match day, because yeah, it's the Bro Derby and it's the home leg. So Surface Knocker, they are fifth. They've had pretty good season, massive gap now between fifth and sixth, and they'll be looking to extend that gap. Double R's, we are going to be changing our fullback. So Butala, he's back for suspension, so he'll be going in there. In fact, let's go do that now. Let's go and do that now. So team selection. Here we go. Let's give him the full picture. So we're going to change him, and we are going to stick Butala in there, and then we're going to save, and then we are going to go back to preview. And we are going in. So here we go. This is the final team. 4-3-3. And we're going in on 77. So this is our best team. Surface Knocker, if you have a look, 80s, 70s. They've got a couple of 90s in there as well. So they're playing, looks 4-5-1. The Soul striker up front. They're looking to dominate that midfield. They probably know that we've got Ibrahim injured. So we're only playing 3. So they're packing their midfield out at 5. They've got a couple of 10s in there, including Scuderi, who they're going to rely on. But look at that. We've got 4 10s, and we're looking good on that. So we're going in on 77. Surface Knocker going in on 83. And every single game takes place at 3 PM. So, wow. Tune in tomorrow to see what happens with us at the end of the season. And we'll try and get a IG quarterfinal prediction video. That's where I go through all the 8 teams in the IG Super Cup and tell you which one's going to win and which one is going to come runners up in that cup. So guys, a lot happening in this one. If you got any comments on what you just seen, then you know what to do. Put them downstairs and wind down and subscribe, smash the likes, and as always, don't just tune in, join in on all the action on ITSAGOAL.org. Thanks for watching.